Welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon, and I have Trainer Vaughan with me. I've been in touch with this woman for a little while now, but she had a few little things happen, and at last we have her on our show. Trainer, how are you?
I'm great.
You look just like the photograph on Facebook. I mean, it's no different. Usually the photographs look a little different. This one doesn't look any different. You look amazing. And look what she's wearing. I mean, she looks so beautiful. You look so fabulous. So now, what do you do? Because I don't ever know what anybody does, but I believe you're in the entertainment business.
Yes, entrepreneur. I am a published author of poetry. I have a non-profit.
Ever let the fancy roam, pleasure never is at home. At a touch, sweet pleasure melted. You know who that's by?
No.
John Keats.
Oh, yes.
That's one of John Keats.
Yes. Mine is relatable poetry about issues that are going on today.
Okay.
Marriage, relationships.
Okay.
Inspiring our youth.
So youth, I think inspiring the youth is the greatest thing you can ever do, because they have been so neglected, and I think people, I hope people are realizing that this younger generation, because there's always a young generation following a young generation, they all become leaders of our world in some capacity, in some way, whether it's working in a store, whether it's owning a business, whether it's being a politician, or in the entertainment business. They are our future leaders. I mean, I'm still going. I'm like an old, I keep Rolling Stone. I keep going. But I'm going to go one day, and they're going to take over, right?
Yes.
How do we help them?
We want them to remain empowered.
Yes.
Inspired. Motivated.
Yes.
And that's
our job, isn't it?
Yes. It is our job.
That's our job, to motivate and understand our young. That's why we have schools.
Yes.
We just don't put them in schools to actually get rid of them for a few hours. We actually put them in schools to learn.
But we also have to have people out there to continue to inspire them.
Yeah. So you found a way of doing it through poetry.
Yes.
So can you just recite me a little piece of one that really hits your heart, or really hits the human soul out there?
Dream big, aim high. There's no limit in the sky on how high you can fly.
I said short. That was short and sweet. That was beautiful. Now, do you sell these? Do you get paid to recite them? What happens?
I publish them, and they're available on Nook and Kindle, Amazon. I have my own website, www.thevegasdivapoet.com. They're available on authorhouse.com. And I have 2 more that are coming out.
What are those?
In July, it's going to be a special edition of the Diva Chronicles, Poetry for Your Soul.
Okay.
And then the second installment of the Diva Chronicles 2.
Diva Chronicles 2.
Yes.
So what sort of, you've obviously been doing this for some time. What inspired you to sort of be able to put into poetry how you feel, or what you feel should be out there in words that people can read?
What inspired me was about 20 years ago, actually, I was in a near-fatal car accident. And it left me with some serious ailments, lupus, fibromyalgia, and chronic pain. And sometimes we give up on life. I didn't want to do that. Being educated, having the skill set. I didn't want to give up. So I just wanted to inspire people, especially women, to keep going. You still feel beautiful no matter what.
Well, I think women, my philosophy on women is I think they shoot themselves in the foot. I think women sometimes forget, because they want this big man thing, they want to be the equal.
Yes.
We will never, ever, in a million, billion years, ever be equal. Because we are different.
We are different.
We think differently, we act differently, we dress differently,
yes.
We look different, so why ever we want to... And I think the only thing that we have, or the only thing we want in common, is the opportunity is to have the same job and get paid the same. So it actually all boils down to money.
Yes.
But if only you all knew, women out there, who controls the money. Who controls the money? The women.
We do. We do.
I don't care what anybody says out there. Man goes out there, he's got to go and make enough money to take care of his family.
Yes.
That's not happening anymore because women shot themselves in the foot.
I agree.
Because they said, I'm going to do it and I'm going to be the man. I never want to be the man. If one man wants to come along and clean me and take care of my bills. I mean, when my husband passed away, I realized how much I cost because I had to pay the bills.
Yes.
And it was, let's not go there.
Yes. It was difficult.
Very difficult.
Yes. We're experiencing that in my family now. The sudden loss of my father. He wasn't ill at all.
God took him.
And God took him. And
He said, that's enough for taking him.
We're taking him. And dealing with that has been rough.
I look at death a little different than most people.
Yeah.
I look at death, I don't know why we're talking about death, but anyway, I look at death as something where God wants to take them away and their time is up. And I look at them as they are going to maybe a happier place. So this is, you just said her father wasn't sick.
Yes, he wasn't.
But they took him because that was his time was up.
It was his time, yes.
I'm waiting for them to take me, but they don't want to take me anywhere.
It's not your time.
It's not my time, believe me. It's not my time, absolutely.
Yes.
How can anybody reach you?
They can reach me through my website, chattingitup45@gmail.com. Send me an email if you need some. I give advice on how to write, help you get some manuscripts, how to get started on writing. I have a nonprofit that I have, Lipstick and Lashes.
Busy lady.
Yes. That is dedicated to helping victims of domestic violence, human sex trafficking, homelessness, become self-reliant. I feel like that's a community responsibility for us to help people, not just women, people, become self-reliant again. So I'm into that. Partnerships with makeup companies, jewelry companies, and accessories, helping you feel motivated and beautiful about yourself. Throw on some jeans, get a lipstick and
I love it,
lashes.
I love it. This is what I call one busy lady. This lady is a one busy lady. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Absolutely wonderful. And this is what life is really all about. And this is why we don't always have somebody that can either sing, but she does do poetry. We'll be right back. Vegas Live with Ninon.